Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about kind of style tips for when you have gained weight. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I kind of constantly struggle with my weight. My weight goes up and down really easily, and I am kind of the biggest that I ever am at the moment, which completely sucks because I don't get anywhere near as much enjoyment out of clothes when I'm a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna kind of just put a little disclaimer out there first because in the world of YouTube you have to. But this video is by no means kind of offending anyone who is bigger. It's by no means kind of saying that you have to be thin to look good, because that's absolutely not the case. But personally, you know when you feel your best, and right now I don't feel my best at all. I just feel like kind of my body looks different, and my face more than anything really doesn't suit the extra weight kind of here, and the lack of kind of cheekbones and everything like that just really doesn't suit my face shape, and I really need to lose the weight, and I'm kind of on a journey trying to lose it at the moment, which is going quite well. And I just wanted to kind of come on and talk to you about kind of little tips and tricks that I found, and kind of items that have saved me when I'm dressing for the extra weight. And everyone's different, but there are certain things that I won't wear when I'm a little bit bigger. So for example, I won't ever wear shorts when I'm a little bit bigger, because I just feel like they really don't flatter my shape. And at the end of the day, that's what it's really about. It's about kind of dressing in a way that you feel flatters your body. And when I'm a little bit slimmer and my shape looks a bit different, then I can wear that type of thing. Same goes for things like cropped tops and that kind of thing. I just feel like you have to accept how your body is, but at the same time, it's not kind of it's not a really defeatist attitude of like, oh, I'm fat now, I'm gonna just go and buy loads of bigger clothes, because it's not. It's just kind of working with what you've got until you get back to being yourself again. And the things that I kind of have tried to avoid wearing are, like I said, anything kind of too skimpy. I do find that I can still wear quite tight clothes, so kind of bodycon dresses and that kind of thing. I do find that I still can wear those, because they for some reason tend to just kind of flatter my shape. I do definitely need to kind of wear a little bit of more controlling underwear underneath them, but I still kind of can look okay in those. The other thing that I really want to emphasize is just kind of know what you feel comfortable with. If you are someone who struggles with their weight, you kind of probably have things that you wear when you're bigger and things that you wear when you're smaller. And I always revert back to maxi dresses when I'm a little bit bigger, and I'll touch on that in a minute. But a couple of things that I always find that I do is I tend to kind of wear darker colours. I don't tend to wear as much print, just because I feel like it kind of emphasises my problem areas. And if I'm wearing anything like a dress like that shows my legs, or if I'm wearing jeans, I will always wear them with heels, whereas normally I would wear them with flats as well. These heels have been my absolute life saviour recently, and they are from Topshop. They're not super high, but they're really flattering on the leg because they're kind of a tanned colour, so they just make your legs look that little bit longer. And every time I've been wearing jeans or anything like that, I tend to wear those with them, because I can walk in them really comfortably. To put them down, I can walk in them really comfortably, and also they just give me a little bit of a boost, and that's something that I kind of feels really important. The other thing is, certain clothing items are more tricky, so I find wearing things like jeans don't look as good on me when I'm a little bit bigger, and it depends where you gain your weight kind of thing. I just generally feel heavier. I can kind of feel it in my arms and kind of my stomach, my hips, my bum, everywhere really, and you just don't feel that great about yourself, but you do still want to put on clothes and feel good, which is why kind of stressing over the fact that you can't fit into loads of your clothes at the moment is just not good, because it just ends up making you feel bad, and you're better off just buying a few key pieces to get you through kind of your weight loss and to still make you feel good, because just because you've gained weight, you shouldn't punish yourself and kind of not be able to wear anything nice. So I'm not sure kind of what I think about this, because I know it's very difficult. Part of me kind of feels like, you know, you're making excuses by wearing more I'm not necessarily buying bigger sizes and things either, but just choosing differently, and I feel like it's making excuses and kind of accepting being larger when I should be working harder to lose the weight. But at the same time, like I said, I do feel like you still need to look your best even when you're not really at your best, if that makes sense. So one of the things, like I said, is maxi dresses. I have lived in maxi dresses since I've gained weight, and unfortunately I chose to gain it in the summertime, which really sucks. And this one is a great choice. This one was actually from an eBay seller because I'd looked for something like this for a really long time, and it's basically just got 3/4 length sleeves. It's kind of nice soft t-shirt material, and it's got this little kind of dipped bit at the back, and it ties at the back, just nice scoop neckline, and it gathers in at the waist. And that's kind of key for me, is making sure things gather in at the waist, because that's my smallest part and it's just the most flattering on my shape. So something like that works well, I think, on most shapes, and the kind of sleeves are very flattering if you don't like your arms, which I don't, and it just kind of skims down and covers all your problem areas and just disguises it. You want to kind of disguise your weight gain for as long as you can until you've lost it, and then you can show off your shape when you feel happy with it. So that's a really good option. Another one that's not a maxi dress but that's really flattering on is this dress right here, and this was actually from Primark, and this has a kind of gathered waist. It's quite structured, and it's kind of like that circle skirt type of thing, so it's just a very full skirt, nice length, and this is really good because it just hides a multitude of sins underneath it, so you can't really tell where your problem areas are, which for most women are kind of your hips and your tummy. You can't really tell with this type of dress. It disguises it really well, and I'll just put a little cardigan over the top, and it does look really pretty and just really nice to wear. And then two other kind of maxi dresses that I've got that I've worn a lot are actually, I wore both of these on IMATS weekend because they're just such an easy thing to wear. This one is from H&M, and this is amazing. I've got so much wear out of this, and it's just a kind of black skater style maxi dress. This is actually in the smallest size they do, because I find H&M sizes are really big, so that just kind of goes to show you. But it's just gathered in at the waist, and it's really pretty on, really nice shape, and kind of looks very flattering. And then this one here is from Boohoo. The Boohoo ones I like, but I do feel like they're a little bit long. The H&M one's a nice length, and this has got a really nice kind of top part because it's very scooped in here, so it's flattering on your chest. And when you gain weight, I don't know about you, but I definitely get a bigger bust, so kind of, you know, work with what you've got. And gathers in at the waist again, and that's kind of a key feature here, as you'll see. I tend to go for these types of things, and then a jacket or a little cardigan, and I kind of feel okay, because there's nothing worse than putting something on and just feeling like it's a really kind of, I can't think of kind of the PC way to say this, but there's certain outfits that to me are just kind of like giving in to being bigger. So wearing leggings, for example, I don't tend to kind of wear leggings out and about because I just feel like they kind of don't really hide anything, and whereas when I'm slimmer I don't mind wearing leggings as much, but things like maxi dresses and maxi skirts and things like that I definitely do wear and think that really they flatter your shape. And it's just about kind of feeling comfortable and feeling a little bit more confident while you're losing that weight, because, you know, I don't want to stay the size that I am now, because I just don't think that I look the best like this. And once I get back to my normal weight, then, you know, you can kind of play around with fashion a little bit more, and I feel like I like getting dressed more, but you still have to feel good about yourself while you're in the process, and that's kind of the message of this video. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your kind of go-to things are. If you're the kind of person that kind of gains weight and loses it, have you got like a different wardrobe for it? What are things that you will wear when you're slimmer and that you feel like you can't wear when you've gained the weight? I'd be really interested to know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.